Hey everybody, Mark Bosley here this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me today. I got a little bit of information to share for you today. I tried to make a little video on my telephone and it worked out all right, but for some reason I couldn't get it to upload to my Facebook page. Maybe nobody wanted to see my ugly mug, so I went and bought one of those little webcams. So, oh man, you're going to be seeing a lot of me now. Anyways, and you're going to be seeing a lot of this guy here. You know him. This is Kobe. Say, hey everybody, how's everything going? All right, we'll see you later, dude. Anyways, I'm going to call this 100% follow-up on your incoming inbound calls with your business. You know, I know that sounds wow, and 100%, that's great. If I could get 100%, man, I could get some really killer conversions, and you can. Okay, there's no reason why you can't get 98 or 100% return calls, follow-up calls with your business. There's none. I know there's lots of different strategy out there. This is my strategy, okay, and this is what works for me, and I'm glad to share it with you. It really works really great. So some folks called me today, and they were saying, hey, Mark, I've got a bunch of traffic at my site today, and when I give my information out to the folks, I'm just not getting any call-ups. Nobody's calling me back and getting all jacked up and excited about my business like I am. Hey, I get it. I understand that. Not everybody's going to get as excited as you are. They're not going to understand internet marketing. Don't worry about that, okay? I'm going to help you with that. Okay, so when people call me, when they call me on the telephone, they saw my, hey, Mark, I saw your ad here, saw your ad there, looked pretty great. I want to talk to you about joining you. Okay, so I'm listening to those guys. I'm listening to them talk. I'm listening to how I'm speaking to them. I'm listening to how they're communicating with me, and I'm making a decision right then whether I'm going to work with this person. I don't work with everybody. Okay, I know when I'm talking to somebody on the phone whether this is for them. That doesn't mean they can't learn. It just means I know that learning curve is going to be super duper long, and I don't want to take that kind of time. Sorry. Okay, so when they do call me, and I have 3 qualifying questions for the folks, okay? You do know this is a home business, right? They understood that in the ad. I always make sure they understand that that language is in the body of the language. Do you have an internet connection at your home? Not a public connection, at your home, your own Wi-Fi or your own hard line, okay? Do you have a desktop, a laptop, or a tablet? With me, that's required. Some of you guys will allow your callers to use an iPhone or an Android phone or whatever. That's fine, but sometimes people have a tendency to walk away from their home and use a community Wi-Fi to sign up, and that just won't work with my business right here. It just causes too many additional problems, you know, along with the typical problems that come along, okay? You got to explain to them to go back home. You got to have, you just stay at home with your own internet connection, and this thing will go a lot smoother. It doesn't mean you can't go out and use a public connection after you've signed up and registered and you've got the ball rolling. Then you can go to those internet cafes, Starbucks, Hardee's, McDonald's, and use their internet to further your business. That's fine, but when you initially sign up, we need for you to be at home when you do that, okay? I don't tell everybody a whole lot about my business. I just touch on a few things here, a few things there, some things that I know that they're already familiar with, so they won't be going, huh? What did he mean? What did that guy mean? You know, just very little information right there, okay? And then I say, hey guys, hey girls, are you sitting in front of your computer right now so I can shoot this great information to you over that you saw, okay? If they say no, I'm not, I'm out right now, but you can send me that information and I'll look at it when I get home. You know, no, absolutely not. This may be the biggest problem that marketers have in their business. It was one that I had for a long, long time when I came in the business. I was so excited about somebody calling me, I couldn't wait just to send it out. You know, let me send you this stuff, and I knew they were as excited as I was and they were going to sign up. No, don't you ever send that information out. And here's why. They're out at the mall, or they're riding around with their girlfriend or boyfriend, or they're eating, or they saw your ad somewhere, and you send that information over to them, and they don't get home for hours at a time. And when they do get home, they can't remember your email address that you gave them, and they don't remember to check their spam box or their spam folder. They're just not used to doing that. They just sweep all that information away, and you get thrown away, and of course they forget about you, and boom, there you go. Okay? So what I do is I wait for them to get in front of their computer. And then I get in touch with them. We schedule a time, or they let me know, or I let them know when I can get back with them so that I can get that over to them. So when I've got them sitting in front of their computer, this is when the magic begins. This is when my communication, my building that relationship with those people for me begins, okay? Um, I send the information over there to them. I ask them to turn the speakers up just a little bit so that I can hear my video presentation start. Now I know they've got my information. I say, hey, can you please pause that video for just a moment? And when you do that, it will allow the video to populate so that they will get a smooth video, not an intermittent video or some interruptions. You know, especially if you've got a long video. If it's more than 10 minutes or so, then it might be choppy or something like that. So let it populate, okay? And while you're talking to them, while you've got the thing on pause right there, this right here is, to me, the most magical part for me. This is where I sprinkle that pixie dust on there, and bam, I get that call back, okay? I say, look, if you'll take the time to listen to my presentation, watch my video, and I have a written description I also send out because some people interpret stuff better written than they do on a video, okay? If you'll take the time for me and look at my presentation and call me back, if you can't call me back at a certain time, let me know and I'll call you back at a certain time and we'll cover what it is you saw, any question you might have, and we'll get you moving further. And I can give you a free gift. I have a free gift that I give everybody. I have lots of free things that I give away. But I really talk about that free stuff. And you know how people are today. Free, yeah, it's free. I'm going to call that guy back. Get me something free. You know how people are. So, and what I do is I say, look, this free gift is something you can put on top of what it is you're going to be doing with me and make additional monies on top of what it is you're already going to be doing. Okay? But you've got to call me back in order to get that, or I've got to call you so I can get that to you. Okay? So those things right there are key, and those will get you that follow-up phone message back. Okay? So let's just make a quick review of what I've already covered already, and then you can try it out yourself. So number one, you have the qualifying questions for the folks. Number two, you want them to be sitting in front of their computer. Don't send that information out unless they are. And number three, you want to give them that free gift. You want to get them all jacked up about something free. For some reason in this business or in the way times are with people right now, they love free, okay? That's just some things that I do on my follow-up on my incoming inbound calls. It really works for me. I've had a lot of success with that right there. And I hope that you do too. There's lots of other strategies out there. I hope mine helps you with your business right there, especially if you're in the same niche that I'm in. It will certainly help you. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.